Hello again, this is Ant-Man 20 Label. Just giving you a quick look at this new knife I bought. Boker Plus. Bill Coye is the designer and it's known as a Ridgeback. The name of it's called Ridgeback. Apparently Bill Coye made a custom model of this and then Boker's decided to make a general model, a bit cheaper. Seems to be reasonably popular from the reviews. So I'll just quickly go over it here. Blade length 3.38 inches, overall length 6 3/4 inches, weight 5.3 ounces, so it's quite heavy for its size there. You can feel the weight, but gives a good feeling in the hand. Notice here the scales are quite thick and they're giving you a good hold. I assume this little number here is a serial number. There's the Coye logo there and 440C. So my little Boker Gnome's 440C and it's quite a good steel. It wasn't super sharp when I got it. I had to just touch it up a little bit on my sharp maker. Got a couple of little scratches there. I've been using it. It's quite a handy little knife to have. Come with this sheath. A few of the reviews mentioned that the sheath wasn't much good and that sort of thing, but I found it to be quite good. So maybe these later model ones, they've improved the manufacture of the sheath a little bit. Fits in there really tight, no wobble, easy, just pops out into my hand, no problem there. Comes in this great box, the same as my Boker Gnome did. Little magnetic flap on the side, the foam insert in there, and really good. So this bit of the warranty card, the knife, the sheath, the knife, and here's the belt clip for it. Some people on the reviews said the belt clip wasn't much good, but I haven't really used it yet. I've attached it just to see how it works. Seems to be reasonably strong. It would slide your belt through there. It's got a belt adjustment here for the width of your belt, and so it fits on your knife. Fits here. Lines up there, or lines up here the other side, same. Can you do a horizontal carry this side? Yeah, if you move this screw down to here, then these two holes would line up and you can carry that way as well. So let's see how this holds up, but I don't see any need for another clip at this stage. Boker Gnome. Just give a comparison to a couple of the small knives. I seem to like small knives, so I'm not sure what really attracted me to this one. I think it's just the shape or the size. Here it is my professional soldier Chris Reeve knife. Really great knife, glad I got it. Use it from time to time, so great grip. And the fingers, because I got the lanyard wound around there, gives a good grip. You see here maybe the Chris Reeve knife is just marginally thinner in the blade, but obviously with no scales on. See the difference there. So the length, see it's a bit longer, but the blade itself isn't all that much longer, just a slightly different shape. See how it lines up there. Actually the handle, if you got the finger grooves lined up, is fairly close to the same size. So the finger groove to the same size. Pretty good. Both of them feel good in the hand. Just depends how you want to carry them. This being a thin profile, fits well. It's a thicker knife. Compared to a Izula 2, you can see here the Izula handle's longer. A bit longer on the blade like that, so Izula handle's a little bit thinner, so thinner profile all round. And here's my Boker BK24, great, really good knife, well worth getting. Just got the cord wrap on the handle, gives a good grip, good sized blade. See here the blade length is fairly close, the same profile and fairly close to the same length there. So turn around this way, you can see, interesting how that design, obviously the top of it's not the same. One's more of a clip point than the other, a drop point maybe, with this sort of swedged part on the top here, so it lightens it up a little bit. Handle wise, from lining up here fairly close to the same, but just gives a different feel, so just depends on what you like. So in the waistband carry, maybe this knife and the Chris Reeve knife maybe works a bit better, but I've been carrying this on my left side, tucked in the waistband there, and it seems this here doesn't poke out so much, seems to be a good grip. Grab it, can use it. So interestingly, this is the knife I designed a year or so back and had made for me. So obviously the handle quite a bit thinner and different, but interestingly the overall blade shape and the taper of the knife across the back, the slope of the knife, the curve, I suppose you call it the knife, very similar. Very similar in the blade length and the curve of the blade, though this one I don't really have a swedge on the top, just tapers down towards the end. And this one, really just a 3-finger grip on here, but I seem to be able to grip it well. This 3-finger, 3 and a bit, so because it's thicker, it tends to hold better, but I also like the handle on this one. Actually, I'm thinking about making it myself, making a new design. We're just making it a little bit shorter and sweeping up here. A little bit better for pocket carry. For a little bit shorter, keep the handle the same. Very handy little knife to keep in my pocket. So I'm quite happy with this one. The other one I designed and made, it didn't quite work out. So with this one I'm very happy with. So seems to be I have a preference for these smaller knives. They're easy for pocket carry. It's the Bill Coye Ridgeback knife made by Boker. Great little knife if you're interested in it. I bought it in Australia, and by the time I compared the Australian price to the American price and the exchange rate, which is not too good at the moment, then add some shipping charges, I find that it's quite feasible to buy from the guy in Australia here at Cutting Edge Knives. So I assume he must get them at a wholesale price to be able to sell them like that and still make a little bit of money for himself. So there's the Boker knife. If you're interested, you can click like, subscribe to my channel. I'd like to get a few extra subscribers. Remember, stay prepared, be ready, be alert, endure to the end. Thanks for watching, and Man 20 Unable.